What is up, XRP crypto community? Welcome back to another video. Hope you had a great weekend. Thank you for joining me. I want to start here with this funny meme. There was a big UFC fight this weekend, and Mark Zuckerberg, the founder and CEO of Facebook Meta, he practices mixed martial arts now, and he was made an absolute meme this weekend. This guy says, when you promise to help your buddy move furniture, but don't want to throw your back out, and are really just there to hang out, tell jokes, and eat a couple of slices of the pizza he bought. And it's this video attached. Just look how awkward this guy is. One of the most powerful people in the world, one of the most influential people in the world, and sometimes brilliance doesn't include social skills. But it was a very awkward moment, and it's just funny to see the internet meme this guy all over the place. And the only other non-crypto thing I want to talk about, guys, if you guys haven't heard of OpenAI, this is the AI company behind ChatGPT. CEO is trying to raise $7 billion for a new company right now. And they just released something called Sora, S-O-R-A. And look how crazy these videos are. All of these videos right here are pure artificial intelligence, okay? And it's a little bit disturbing because they're, for the most part, absolutely indistinguishable from real life. Now, this is, of course, some of them are more, artificial, but it's absolutely crazy to see where AI is going right now. If you look at something like this, just going forward, you got to be really careful on social media. I know we've seen a lot of AI crypto scams, but this Sora tool is just going to open the portal to a lot more potential with AI. A quick update on the lawsuit. Ripple versus the SEC recovery deadline looms overhead. What does this mean? As ordered by the court, Ripple has until February 20th, which is tomorrow, Tuesday, to produce its contracts for the sale of XRP to institutional buyers, hedge funds, and on-demand liquidity customers. Going back to 2021, these contracts form part of what was requested by the SEC in its motion to compel. As revealed in its request for an extension of time, Ripple has already produced its 2022-2023 financial statements and responded to the SEC's interrogatory about post-complaint proceeds. However, the crypto firm had then asked for remedies related discovery deadline to be extended to the February 20th. So it'll be interesting to see what the SEC does with these statements. It's kind of wild that the lawsuit is still going on, considering the precedent that was given to XRP not being a security. But just a little reminder, they're not out of the barn yet, and the lawsuit is still developing. Really quick, if you guys need a spot to get XRP or Flare, I recommend Uphold. It's sleek, it's simple, it's secure. It's where I get my XRP daily. And if you want $41 in free stocks for free, sign up with Webull, deposit 1 penny, and you're guaranteed $41 in free stocks just for signing up and depositing a penny. You can find Webull and Uphold in the video description below. Let's talk about these Bitcoin ETFs, guys. Here you see BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF in the accumulation phases of this ETF. It's been 26 days since the passing of these ETFs. And you can see every single day they're buying thousands of Bitcoins. Specifically on the 23rd day of ETF buying, which was just 4 days ago, they bought 10,000 Bitcoins in one trading session. And it looks like the trend of Bitcoins being bought per day is trending upwards. You see 5,000 that day, 7,000 Bitcoins that day, 4,000 Bitcoins that day. And this is so important because these Bitcoins, it's being speculated, will never see public hands again. These Bitcoin ETFs have been massively successful. You can see right here, Bitcoin ETFs have become the most popular ETFs in Wall Street history. And it says assets after 1 month of launch. And it shows that these two Bitcoin ETFs have absolutely exploded. Now, I'm not an ETF expert. I don't know how often ETFs launch, because in the past few years, the inflation has been pretty crazy. The money printing has been pretty crazy. And whenever there's a lot of money printing, that money has to go into some assets. So this chart could be a little bit misleading. But it's not even statistically significant to compare these. It's almost outpacing this by 40%. So it's clear that these ETFs are absolutely a success, and it hasn't even been that long yet. You look at gold, it took gold, I think, 10 years to do an 8x after the gold ETFs came out. And a lot of speculation is that these Bitcoin ETFs will do what the gold ETFs did for the gold market over 10 years, except for Bitcoin, it's going to be in a much faster fashion, something like 2 years. Over the counter desks are getting drained of their coins. Over the counter desks are basically exchanges where big market buyers, people buying hundreds of millions of dollars of Bitcoin, go to shop. For someone like Bitcoin, buying hundreds of millions of dollars daily of Bitcoin, that buy pressure on the spot market would make the price of Bitcoins for a company like BlackRock way higher. So they go to these over-the-counter desks so they can buy part of the supply without impacting the market. It's almost like a little bit of a cheat code. And you can see these yellow lines right here are the supply of Bitcoin in these over-the-counter desks. And ever since, July, this past summer, 2023, they have been on a stout decline, and it's only been expedited by these ETF buyers. You can see the price is moving inversely to these OTC desk balances, and that makes sense. The less Bitcoin on the over-the-counter market, the more they're going to have to go to the spot. And this isn't just a random chart. This is from Glassnode, a very reputable blockchain company. So the Bitcoin supply squeeze is here, and it's being fueled by these ETFs. And a quick clip here from Crypto Eerie. We measure our success not on the price of XRP. We will, on occasion, sell some of that into the market. That, number one, generates some incremental funding for us, but it also creates more liquidity. This is currently a senior vice president for strategic initiatives at Ripple.
As I mentioned, we do hold a significant amount of this digital asset called XRP, and we will, on occasion, sell some of that into the market. That one generates some incremental funding for us, but it also helps create more liquidity in the whole ecosystem for that digital asset. I won't get into the weeds in terms of how some of our products work, but having liquidity in markets around the world for XRP is a big part of what will make our products over time successful. Serves a dual purpose. We measure our success not on the price of XRP, but on how much value we're delivering to these financial institutions. That's largely a function of, are they using our technology to move money around the world? And that curve is going up into the right really nicely. So that's what really gives us a lot of energy.
So a lot of people say that XRP is only sold by Ripple to increase funding for the company, which, as admitted, that is part of it. But a bigger portion is liquidity. If there's no liquidity in the markets, people aren't going to be trading that asset. And so part of the reason why they sell XRP on a regular basis is to increase liquidity in a bunch of different markets. If you guys made it to the end of the video, comment liquidity in the comment section below when you watch the full video. It's a great way to support the channel. So thank you in advance for your support, and have a great start to your week. Until next time.